If you're wondering why the color keeps changing for the audio and MIDI events in my projects, it's because I routinely change them so I don't get bored. Also, to prevent eye fatigue from looking at the same colors all day for hours on end. This can be easily done by clicking on the color selector and choosing Select Colors. Now make a few quick changes with these 4 buttons here and click OK. If you don't like the colors I've chosen, feel free to make your own color scheme or reset it back to Cubase's default color scheme by pressing this button here. We'll cover this in more detail later in this series. Now let's talk about managing audio within Cubase. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to mention it for this level, but whenever possible, open the example project for the chapter we are covering. I'm not going to say it again. Even the most experienced Cubase user can benefit from a little lesson in housekeeping. We're going to learn how to clean up a project, manage our audio files, minimize messy audio pools, and figure out why you might be missing files. I'm going to run you through the main steps only. If you follow these steps, you should have no problem with audio files. There are 2 different ways we can do this. The first way is this. The original project we are working on will be kept the same untouched, and a new one will be created on the hard drive in a different location. It's this new project that we can move around. You could put it on a portable media device, send it to a studio to get mixed, share it with a bandmate, etc. The second way is to clean up the project that we have, making destructive edits, erasing audio we don't need anymore, and copying all the files to one location. But for now, we're going to talk about the first method. We have a project open, and we're going to make a copy of this on another part of the hard drive. Go to the File menu and pick Backup Project. Find a spot on your computer that you want to copy this project to. Create a new folder and name it. Make sure it's highlighted and then continue. You can rename the project here and decide on a few different things. The first is Keep Current Project Active. When this option is activated, the current project will still be the active project after clicking OK. If you wish to switch to the new backup project instead, you need to deactivate this option. Minimize audio files means that if you aren't using parts of an audio file, they will be trimmed away. Remember, this won't affect the original audio file, just the copy going into the new folder. Freeze edits means if there is any audio processing on the audio files, they can be frozen, meaning it will become permanent. This applies to things like offline processing. Remove unused files means that if you're using certain audio files, they won't be copied over to the new project folder. Video files are normally quite large, so you have the option to copy video files to the new location if you want to, or if you have the space for it. Click OK without selecting any of these options, and the project that you see in Cubase is your newly saved one. The first method is good because your original project is untouched, and you now have a second copy of the project to play with. To top this off, if there are any audio files in various places in the original project on your hard drive, they're now copied and neatly contained in the new project's audio folder. Pretty sweet. So the method I just showed you is the easy, less complicated way. Proceed to the next chapter to learn about the second, more powerful way of managing your audio.